but I just want to look around and
You
sightsee.
want to be on the, we're just talking about taking road trips on a motorcycle. And you know what? I don't like being on the back.
I like the back.
I know I have to be in control.
Oh God,
Yeah,
figure.
I'm not a controlling person. Although I can remember I took this workshop 40 years ago and they put you into four different quadrants as far as your personality, and then they split it up again. And I think the first one was, I wish I could remember the words. But anyways, I was a supporter. So I love supporting people, right?
Mhm.
But my subcategory was a controlling supporter, which is perfect for nurses and teachers, right?
Mhm.
Because you have to have some control. Hello, Kimby. Hello, Mo. Welcome. And what were the other ones? The P would be Trump. Oh, I wish I could remember the word, but someone who's talks about the big picture, but there's no details. They propose things all the time. They're the big idea people.
Mhm.
I wish I could remember the name. Another one, A for analyst, the analyzer. So analyzer, controller, the P, and what was the other one? Anyways, it was very interesting.
It
But
sounds interesting.
yeah, very interesting. What was the other one? The analyzer, the controller, the supporters. Oh, I got all four. And then the P word. Yeah, the one, it's not propaganda, but it's along those lines where,
Uh-huh.
big ideas, but it's mostly all talk, right? No.
Right.
Yeah.
Sounds
So,
wonderful.
well, anyways, yes. So I like to be in control of my motorcycle.
I understand, and I like sightseeing, so I want to be in the
Yeah.
passenger seat or in the back.
I used to take my wife on the back sometimes, but I didn't like the responsibility. Just, and
I
um,
guess.
and it's a lot of weight. Proposition, no, that wasn't it. No, it'll come to me sometime in the broadcast. Um,
Sometimes when I stop thinking, what I was trying to think of
exactly,
will come to me.
exactly. Yeah, it was a course I took, and I took all three levels, and it was good for the time. Um,
Sounds interesting.
yeah, it was. What was it called? I don't even remember anymore. But yeah, I found out some insights about myself. That's for sure. And so, what have you been up to? You're in Texas, right?
I am. I am. I
Where,
am.
whereabouts in Texas?
Houston.
Oh, wow.
Yes. Yes. I was born here. I wasn't raised here, but I was born here. So,
Hmm. Hmm.
and right here, I'm in Harris County. The hospital I was born in doesn't exist anymore, but I sure wanted to go see it. I can't lie, because I'm 48, so it was like this year on my birthday. It was like I really got to come home to something, even though it's like anything like what somebody might physically picture a home, but a part of me felt like I was at my roots, that I had come back to my roots. So
Yeah,
been
yeah.
raised in St. Louis and East St. Louis, the Midwest, pretty much my whole life. um well, for one, the humidity is completely different. I don't care what nobody says. I've been there my whole life, and I come here and I'm like, what happened? The weather is wonderfully hot, just hot. There's no warm, none of that. It's either cool or hot. Just ridiculous.
Well, I have Irish roots. My grandparents came over here. My great grandparents and grandparents came here from Ireland and England, but they're Irish. And
Mhm.
I've got the Celtic skin. Look how white I am. I burn. If I go out in the sun, I just burn. So I like the more uh, cooler climes. So that's what I'm used to. We have a
I
lot of Brits
I
come
don't like
to
the
and
cold.
Irish come to British Columbia because it's on the west coast and the climate's very much like they're used to at home.
I don't like to feel the cold, but I can't lie. There is nothing more beautiful than falling snow and just the
Mm,
blanket of snow and the quiet and
mhm,
just the
mhm.
serene of just looking out. It's just snow, everything covered in snow. There's nothing in my, although the
Sweet
ocean is
Patty.
a strong contender. There's nothing more beautiful than snow.
Yeah. Well, people are trickling in. I didn't advertise this. I should have, but I didn't.
Oh, come on now, Sherry. How many? We're like on number
Mhm.
4 or 5 now. We're
I
used to
I'm,
this.
you know,
Please just
I'm
pop up now
until
and then.
I'm not
Hey
in this
guys,
for the money.
we're here.
We're here, yeah. So,
Snow wolves.
but you
Ooh,
know,
I like
our
their
climate
name.
here, you know, we get a lot of rain, it's cooler, that kind of thing, but we get hot, we're getting hotter and less rain. We're in drought conditions all the time now, which is not, that's not the climate here.
So I don't know like what part of Canada, but when I was a kid, I've got a picture of me in a swimming suit at some ocean in Canada. And I'm assuming it's somewhere close to Detroit or on the other side of Detroit, because we cut over
It
there
must
in
be one of the Great Lakes.
but we were
It
somewhere
looks
up
like an
there, right?
ocean.
It was some
It
kind of
looks
like
like an ocean. They're huge,
had a
huge
lot
lakes.
of like reservations, a lot of like Indian kind of stuff. It
Mhm,
was really
mhm,
beautiful, gorgeous.
mhm.
But we had to go in the hottest part of the summer so that I wouldn't freeze to death because like I get cold easily.
Wow.
And then they went back that winter, and I wanted to go, and I'm telling you, I had never seen snow like this. Like we went in the front door that night, and all of a sudden she got a phone call, and she was like, "We got to go, guys. We got to get all the horses up." And I didn't know what that meant. And she's got like a whole bunch of horses and cows and stuff. So all I know is she starts like wrangling bales, and just everybody just starts like animals, they just start stirring and going crazy, and they're all headed uphill. The next morning, every bit, we were on the second floor, and there was snow up to the
Oh
middle of
my,
the window on the second floor.
in
And I'm like, where in Canada? I'm never
one
going
night?
back.
Oh, that's
I've
unusual.
never seen snowfall like that except in Canada, like literally overnight. Like we were just buried. I don't,
Wow.
no, no,
Mm, I mean,
no.
that's still unusual.
I have no idea, but it was also the 80s, so I can imagine that the weather
Mm.
climate has changed
Oh,
considerably.
it has.
But oh my God, like just
Yeah.
overnight, like it was light snow, and then we wake up and we open the door and it's just snow everywhere. We're like, how do we get out of here? She's like, oh, that's what the shovels are for. You just dig a hole. And I'm like, dig a hole? Y'all are way too used to this.
Yeah. We
No.
don't get much snow here. We get we get some snowfall, but never stays. You know, we're quite mild here. I mean, we're like London. You know,
Oh, well, see, I would probably like it there then. Like it gets warm and
it gets warm in the summer.
okay,
But
okay. Seems like
yeah,
a blanket everywhere else of
but
just cold and
a
snow.
milder. Hi, Anne Marie. Nice to see you. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I haven't been on for a while, Anne Marie. I've been away on road trips and
Yes, we're playing catch up. Chit chat.
yeah, yeah. So I went into I'm in British Columbia. I live in the southwest corner
You've
of
told me
it.
that before.
Van-
Yeah.
Vancouver is, but I'm in. There's Vancouver, which has the climate of like London, and then there's a big island off the coast called Vancouver Island. You know, it's huge, and in between there is groups of islands, and I'm on the group called the Gulf Islands, GULF, Gulf Islands, and I'm on the largest
Hmm.
one, Salt Spring Island, and there's about hi Garnet, and there's about 11,000 people here. I just love it. I
On the whole island.
yeah.
Oh my God, I bet it's so like I bet a lot of people like is it like I don't know what the words I'm looking for, but like I guess if I'm picturing like a little village of, just
Yeah, there's a
um
little village. Yeah.
like a little like not like a township or something. I bet
Yeah.
is it like not big city, I guess
No,
is what
not
I'm
no,
trying
not
to
big
get.
city at all. We got a little
More like
village. We call
yeah,
it
more like the
Angie's, hi, Viviani. We call it Ganges Village.
Oh my God. It sounds wonderful. I can't,
It
I'm not
it
gonna
is,
lie.
it is paradise. Oh, I'm just watching a sailboat. There's a boat here that's trying to dock.
It
Trying to,
sounds like paradise. Even like
there's a
I said,
sailboat.
I
Well,
could
this is not
probably
my
handle the weather.
paradise, but I get to enjoy this house about 3 or 4 times a year because they do a lot of traveling. They're in their 70s, but they're getting in. Yeah, there's a sailboat right there, right close by. They're just looking in at the
Oh my
little bit.
gosh. Oh
Um,
my gosh, I'm jelly. I can't
You
wait. I'm
know,
gonna get
I
my
am in
fan.
paradise. I love it here. We've been here since '92, so
Oh really?
and we raised our two wonderful daughters here.
Oh my God. Wow,
I
that's
mean,
wonderful.
on one
Are
of the
you
road
so
trips I
are
went,
you a born Canadian or are
yes,
you Oh,
yes,
okay. Okay.
my
Okay.
folks are from here. I mean, as I said before, my grandparents and great grandparents came over here from the UK. Irish, and but I was born in Halifax, which is on the very east coast, Nova Scotia. A lot of Scots and Irish there. There's a lot of
Wow.
Celtic people.
Wow.
And my dad was stationed in the Navy. So that was because he was posted there. I would happen to be born there, but we came back to the coast, the West Coast where he was stationed there. And I grew up here in Vancouver. So, but
Wow.
as I said, I'm near Vancouver, but I'm between Big Vancouver Island and on Salt Spring Island. Salt Spring Island's actually known. A lot of people around the world do know it. For example, we actually get a lot of celebrities here. We have our Saturday
Really?
market. Yeah, like
Wow.
once there was Robin Williams. He was
Oh,
in
wow.
he was in the
I
local
loved him.
He was in the local little, convenience store, little Chinese Asian store, and so Stan, who everyone knows, Stan, who owns this store, and there's Robin Williams. He's standing by the magazines and he's picking up. He's reading, or he's reading the local newspaper or something. Anyway, he's standing there reading, and Stan says, "Hey, this is not a library. Are you going to buy it or what?" And
Oh
Robin
my God.
goes, "Oh, sorry," and then he leaves the store, and and um, and and one of the customers said, Stan, what is Robin Williams? What are you doing?" And so, anyways, he put an ad in the our paper comes out every Wednesday. He puts an ad in our local rag and says, "Oh, please come back, come back."
Oh, wow.
And then my husband at the time, is at our local grocery store, and he's standing, it's all these different kinds of yogurt, right? And so he's standing looking at the yogurt and he's wondering, oh, which one does Sharon like? And so he's looking, right? And then he notices, kind of in his peripheral vision, that there's a short person standing beside him. And so he looks and he looks and he says to himself, "Oh, Barbara Streisand." And he goes back to the yogurt.
Seriously? Holy
Seriously.
shit.
They like
Holy
coming here
shit.
because we don't bother them.
Oh, wow. See, that's peace. That's peace. That's what I'm
Yeah.
talking about.
Yeah.
That's that peace. Where'd you
Yeah.
go on your road trip? I have to know. I have to
Well,
know.
it was up to the interior of BC, which is very, very hot and dry. It's desert.
Oh, that's it. Say, okay, okay. It's
Yeah,
my kind
but
of weather. I
it's
like it
such a
hot.
great drive. It's all through BC is British Columbia is very mountainous. If you look
Oh,
on the map,
wow.
it's very mountainous, and so it's all these twists and turns, and it's just a beautiful drive. It's just wonderful. If you just want to drive,
Oh,
it's just wonderful.
oh my God. Yeah, daydreaming.
Yeah,
Oh, I
and
love road
particularly
trips.
wonderful on my
I'm a pretty
motorcycle.
good co-pilot. I like road trips.
Yeah, yeah, and I went with my ex-husband. We had a great time.
Man, isn't it great when we can go with just our friends and just laugh and have fun
Yeah,
and
yeah.
just be ourselves, man. That's the
And
best
we
part.
and we slept in, and we went to see a friend. He had lost his wife this past year. We've known them since the 80s, and
Oh wow, yeah.
probably late 70s actually. And Shelley was just a wonderful, wonderful woman. She was just so full of life and so funny. And
Sorry
of
for the
course,
loss.
course, Mike is really missing her. They were soulmates.
Mm,
So we went up
sorry
to
for the
visit him,
loss.
and he really loved having us there. Like, we had lots of memories to talk about,
Yeah,
and
that's
I
the
saw
good
Shelley was there.
nostalgia. Yeah.
I saw Shelley, like, I
Yeah.
was sitting at the kitchen island, and there's the tall stools, right?
Hmm.
I'm sitting
Hmm.
there, and I see Shelley just sitting over there at the table where they, would
Mm.
have their dinner, their supper. And
Oh
she
my
was,
God, that's
she was sitting here,
wonderful.
she was sitting here like this, and she was just this biggest smile on her face, just so happy that we've come to visit Mike. We call him Mikey.
I call my brother Mikey. I
Mikey.
love it. I love
Yeah,
it.
and just the biggest smile, and then we went to this
Mm.
Japanese restaurant. She was there as well with us, and I said to her, "Shall I tell?
Oh,
Can Mike be sitting beside me?" And I said, "Shall I tell Mike that I can see you, I can hear you?" And she said, "No, he's not ready yet. He's just no, it would hurt him so badly. So just no, it's okay." Hi,
oh
Brenda.
wow, that's
Brenda,
beautiful.
hi,
I
JR.
love that. I love
Nice
that.
to
And
see
you know,
you.
I love when they do that. Like,
Yeah,
and as somebody that works with the other side heavily, I it makes me feel good, even when they don't want to acknowledge or let anyone else know that they're there. Just seeing them and knowing that they knew they were loved, they knew they were blessed, lifted. It was a celebration, and they wanted to be there. I like when that happens. It's very
yeah,
peaceful. It's a very
yeah.
peaceful feeling. It's
I
kind of
went to
what's
uh,
that song? Very peaceful, easy kind of feeling.
yes,
It
yes,
reminds me of that. Yeah.
yes, yes. We went to my ex-husband and I went to like he's still involved with my family. He sees my extended family more than I do. I'm terrible about keeping up.
I understand. I
He is.
understand.
He goes and stays with them. If he goes to Eritrea, he visits my
Oh
cousin
God.
his wife. No, it's so funny. He visits my other cousin in just a little ferry ride. In fact, she would love to
Oh
have
God, I can
me
relate.
with
Yes.
him, but he doesn't want to have a relationship. Anyways, he sees a lot of my family, and I'm terrible.
Me too.
Hershey, I'm terrible about keeping up. I'm such a hermit.
Mm, I totally get it. Totally get it. The older I get, the worse it's getting. I totally get it.
Yeah, yeah. The worst it's
Like I'm
getting.
going
That's
farther
right.
and farther away. Like I'm not done yet. I'm still not far enough away. They can still reach me. Shit.
Yeah, yeah. Well, my partner, Lori, we don't live together. I don't want to live with anybody. I'm just,
I'm there. I'm not even in the mood to date. It's like I've been
oh,
just
oh
over
no,
3 years.
we love
I'm like,
each
man,
other. We have a good time together. She's a great companion. She's a great person. But I don't want to live. I don't want to get married. I don't want to live with anybody. And I like that. I don't see her every day. Like I like to have my space, and she understands that. Thank goodness.
so I have to go to Canada to get one. Okay, that's where my next
Yeah,
partner's
yeah, exactly,
because
exactly.
nobody seems to understand that concept in America. I'm trying to tell you. It's like, no, no,
Oh
no, no.
boy.
No, no, that is a platonic roommate. That is not the same. Go back, back up, back up. No, go away. Don't worry about it. Bye.
Yeah.
I don't want the headache.
So I'm going to ask Brenda and people in the chat, and also you, Hershey. I have been having a lot of trouble sleeping, but anyways, I finally got 11 hours after quite a few nights of only getting like 3 and 4 hours a night.
Mm-hmm.
And anyways, I had a wonderful sleep last night.
Good.
And but I had this dream just before I woke up. I bought a new truck, and
Mm-hmm.
it's an electric truck. It's not
Okay.
that bloody ugly Cybertruck. What's his face? Elon Musk. Anyways, I had a dream that it caught fire and was engulfed in flames, and it burnt, and there was nothing left of it. Like there wasn't even a frame. Like everything burnt. That
Wow.
we couldn't see a trace of it. What does that mean?
Damn good question. Um, I mean,
Brenda,
don't
you're welcome to
when
chime
things
in.
go up in smoke, doesn't it kind of don't they say like there's something that like is needing, like, you need to let go of something. Like, yeah, they represented a personal object of yours, but it could also represent like something from your subconscious. Maybe you need to
Mm,
let go of.
mm,
You need
right.
to burn a bridge of some sort to, I'm
Mhm.
not the best dream interpreter, but I would think that something needs, definitely you need to burn that bridge. I would
Something
think
just popped
something's
into
not
my
meant for
head,
you,
actually.
or it could mean, go get the battery checked out, logically, first mind, go get your battery checked out, make all you sure your wires aren't exposed or hot, or yeah, I mean, I don't know, outside of the mechanic part of it, which probably could be outrageous being electric. Um, I would think,
I don't think it's physical. I think it's a,
yeah,
spiritual meaning.
mental or something.
And
Yeah,
somebody and
that's
you know
my
what?
guess. I don't know.
You know what? Somebody popped into my head when you were talking about it, so I know it's my ex-wife. I have a lot of stuff around here.
Oh. Alrighty then. Well, I'm glad we could help you out there.
Yeah. Thanks.
Next, done. Okay,
Okay.
next.
You got yeah, I gotta get her out. Yeah, yeah. She did a lot of damage.
Yes, I can relate to those too. Yep. What do you want? Nothing. I literally walked away from my ex with the clothes on my back and my dog and a bag full of clothes. I didn't want the suitcase, the memory. I didn't want nothing. I walked away from everything,
I did the
everything,
same thing. I did the same
everything.
thing with my husband. I finally
Butt
had
booty naked. I
enough.
didn't want none of it. I didn't want one piece of the memory. So you can have it all. You can have it
Yeah,
all.
yeah,
I don't want it.
yeah,
So I
yeah,
I I would take it to mean that it's time for you to do that.
yeah. I think it's up. Um, yeah, no, I did that with my husband. I just packed a suitcase and left. But
I think we've all got them stories, I
yeah,
mean,
yeah,
male
yeah.
or
But you
female.
know,
Like,
here
we've
in
all had to
this
walk
now we're
away.
best friends though. I actually know he's my soulmate. I just can't be married to the guy.
No, well, see,
He's too
that's the best
controlling.
part about soulmates is it takes people to get really old to realize that they're meant to walk with you. You're the
Yeah,
one that chose to make it sexual, or you're the one that chose to make it that type of relationship. But if they are a genuine soulmate, they're going to walk with you for the rest of your life, and you're going to walk with them as well. It doesn't matter whether you walk it as one or just side by side and
yeah.
lift each other, be each other's
He,
rock,
he's
be
the
each
most
other's
interesting
legs, arms,
actually, he's
hands,
the most
voice. Yep.
interesting person in my life. I love
Yep.
talking to him. He's
Soulmates are the
intelligent.
best thing.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not kidding you. I had
But I
children with
will not
both of
be married
mine, and I'm
to
glad.
him
Yep.
because he's a
Yep.
controller. He takes over, and this way I could say, "Go home."
Yep. I'm done. Bye. Our day's over with. Talk to you later. Bye. Yeah.
And he travels a lot, so I don't have,
Hmm.
he's gone
Yeah.
for months at a time. So
Oh wow. Well, that's always nice too.
yeah.
Yeah, the heart
Okay.
actually gets a chance to grow.
Well, we've been talking up a storm here. Maybe
I
we
know.
should. If anybody has questions, please put them in the chat. If you just want us to continue to chat, that's fine too. We got lots of to catch up on. Um, so, I've got a bit of morning stuff going on here.
What time is it there?
Well, actually, it's not really morning. It's almost noon. I think it's 11:24 a.m. So we're
Oh,
3
okay.
hours behind you.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So, so Brenda, we need to get together to do a collab. I've been away on road trips, but I'm back now. I took another road trip to Edmonton, which is the next province over. And when I mentioned took a road trip to the interior of BC, where it's very desert-like. Well, taking my electric truck, it was fine to, when I hit the interior, we could find, researched it all and where I had to stop yes, it is time, Brenda. Stop to put more energy into to charge up the battery. But north of there, it was kind of hit and miss. So it was first time I'm like, biting my nails. Where can I find the next charger? So I could find them, but sometimes they weren't a fast charger. They were slow chargers. It would take overnight to
Oh
charge.
wow.
Yeah, but I did
Wow.
find them.
That's a long time.
Yeah, no, anyways, we did make it there. We made it to one of my daughter's, places and went to Lori was in a golf competition. That's why we went, and I was to visit my daughter. I only had time to have brunch with her, and that was it, because her aunt, which my sister-in-law, had a massive stroke here in Vancouver, and, so my daughter flew out to be with her. Okay, I see I've got your question, Anne Marie.
Kim B too also has one.
Oh, Kim B, thank you. Yeah, she was first. Thank you. Um, okay, so let's do Kim B. Yeah, so I'm not sure what's, they didn't expect my sister-in-law to wake up. It was such a massive stroke, but she has. But all down the left side, she's paralyzed.
Oh
It's
man.
going to be, I don't know. She's not going to have a great life. I mean, she's 77, bless her. But I, I was actually, my ex-husband is her sister, and we were both hoping that she would just pass because, she's going to suffer. All right, Candy, I've
I'm
got your
so sorry to hear
question.
that.
Yeah, well, to tell you the truth, I think it's karma. I got your question, JR. All right, let's go. Let's start. Let's go to Kim B. She was first. Okay, messages. I just have two decks here. I forgot to bring my cards. I like to have a variety of cards, but that's okay. We're fine. I've got my favorite deck here. One created by Lena Rodriguez.
Okay.
JR says she's going to rewrite her question. Or that's fine.
Alrighty.
Okay, sure. Okay, we're getting lots of questions here.
You want me to go first?
Yeah, you go first. Go ahead.
Okay, so basically I feel like you're kind of stuck on something, right? So the overall energy of the message that I got for you was you never get there and you never stay here, right? So it's like that door, right? That you go down zillions and zillions of stairs, but that door keeps getting farther and farther away. You never reach the door. What I'm getting is that that is a door that's not meant for you. That is a direction that you need to go a whole nother direction on. So basically, with the this or that kind of energy, should I keep going? I'm going to reach it, or just reality check yourself and realize that you're probably not going to get there. But like it says, you can't stay in one place either. You have to move forward, right? I think if you would literally reroute yourself completely, entirely, you would have the Ace of Swords energy supporting that decision, and at the end of that, you would find a page of coins and a three of cups. This would show and prove that there would be community, there would be celebration, there would be victory. There would also be a solid new beginning to something. But you're never going to get there if you continue going down whatever road or path or direction that you're going right now. I don't believe it's meant for you. And that's what I've got for you.
Oh, interesting you say this because it makes my cards. Okay, yeah, the energy of the reading, the bottom of the deck is the Three of Swords. I think she gets easily stuck in the past hurts and that sort of thing. And from what you said, the message is, girl, you just got to move forward. Like, take action. In order to achieve what you want, your peace of mind or whatever you want to create, in order to receive that, you've got to take action. You're letting your bad habits, and we all have them. Do we ever? That hold us back. Our negative thoughts, some of our addictive behaviors, some of our toxic, our relationships, that sort of thing. You have to let go of these in order to move on. That's why you're stuck. And if you do that, then you will create your legacy. You will create what you want. That's the 10 of Pentacles. That's huge. And it's completion. It's your journey, the end of your journey. You've arrived.
I love that.
Yeah. So I hope that makes sense. And you know what? That reading is for all of us.
I think so, right?
It is for all of us.
Right. Like I
It resonates
literally
with me.
sometimes feel like I am going down a spiral that I can't get out of.
Yeah, I know.
So relate. Okay, I like it.
Okay, I got your new wording of your question, JR. So thank you. All right, thanks, Kim. I hope that made sense to you. Okay, Anne Marie. Will my partner have a decision on his appeal before November? And she also added, will it be in his favor?
Oh, that feels like a yawn. Okay.
Oh, I love reading again. It fills my heart.
Holy crap! I cannot make this shit up. Okay, so I get a no, right? So I feel like someone, and this could be them, I don't know. I just did a general on the overall outcome, right? It is, I think November is rushing it, right? There is a whirlwind of some kind of chaos that is going on, right? So just because the universe is saying no, or I feel like the universe is saying no, it's because somebody's not listening, right? And y'all just saw me shuffle them. I got this card again. Like somebody's stuck, like just stuck, like they're thinking only one way, right? So this card, even though it's in reverse, there is a positive to it when it paired to the negative. That means that that whirlwind of events, that chaotic energy that is going on for the anticipation, the antsiness, the pacing, right? You have to do that busy work, that distraction work. You have to understand that the more you create, the more the universe is there, right? But because it's in reverse and it's whoever this is, I think it's a no, and that's what I got, sweetie.
Okay, yeah, I have a no for the decision before November. I'm just working on the overall. Um, okay, all right, one more time, and then I'll get the overall decision. Will it be in his favor? Let's see. Okay, so what I've got is it's not going to be done before November. There's some burdens here that have to be something he has to let go of here. He's got a lot. He's got a lot going on. So there's more action to be taken. And here's the Magician. So it's still workable, but it's not going to be before November. As far as the overall outcome, I feel like this is going to be a new start for him. I feel like there's going to be some sort of deal. King of Wands, so that's very favorable, but it's not going to come as quickly as he wants. It's going to be a journey. At first, he won't accept the first offer. He doesn't like it, but then he will come to acceptance. So I think overall it will be in his favor, but it's going to be a longer journey. There's going to have some compromises he's going to have to make. So, but it's going to be overall fine. Just in for a longer haul. So I hope that makes sense. All right. So, okay, so we've done her, we've done Kim. All right, Candy. Candy B. Should I worry about where I'm renting? The owner is going to sell. So should I worry about where I'm renting? The owner is going to sell. Do you mean you want to know if the owner is going to sell, or is the owner going to sell? You know that, and you're worried about where you're going to rent next. So if you could verify that. Does that make sense, Anne Marie? Hey, Jane, I hear is Jane in the room?
Yeah, I saw her. Hi, Jane.
Hey, Jane, nice to see you. Jane, in my last email, I wanted to know what time you wanted to go on tomorrow. She's in my Pacific time zone right now. She's with her mother who broke her arm.
Yes.
Yes. So let me know, Jane. And I'll send you the link. My cards are upside down here. I have to turn it around. Oh, what happened? Okay, Funka is probably it's election time here. Both, there's both provincially and federally. They haven't dropped the writ, but we can all sense there's going to be elections soon. I like how elections are run in Canada. You guys in the States, I'm sorry, but it's crazy town. Like you're always in electioneering mode. It's whereas we go, okay, drop the writ, election time in BC, in most of the provinces. It used to be like 30 days, doing your electioneering, that kind of stuff, and then the election. Federally, it was 60 days. Now it's longer. It's 60 days provincially, and there's 90 days for federal. But then it's over. It's fucking over. Sorry, I digress.
No, it's all good. So, Candy, it says, should I worry about where I'm renting? So I gotta know, right? So it says, let go of the whirlwind of intoxicating emotions that are overwhelming you. It is a natural feeling, yes, but don't let them become irrational efforts that are suppressing your thoughts for something that you can't communicate. There is something going on, but it has nothing to do with you. You are not the problem here. This is an untouchable sense of surroundings, but you can stabilize and become comfortable. And then the card I drew was, yes, there is something more going on. Yeah, they're selling it. Maybe, for health reasons or legit legal reasons. I have no idea. But I would say you have nothing to worry about. I think that, if it was to the point where whoever the new buyer is chooses to keep said tenants that are in lease, I think that you are safe legally. Check your state laws and see what your leasing uh, things say at this point. But I think you're okay for right now. And that's what I've got.
You're okay in the duration of your lease.
Okay, I've got Spirit is saying you're the magician. You've got all the resources. You can manifest what you want and need. Okay, like you're really worried about this, and they're saying calm down. It's going to be fine because you're the magician. And here it is. The Ace of Wands, you're creative, you're going to be fine. You're worried that someone's going to take advantage of you. Here's the Five of Swords. But Spirit is saying you've got to look at this from a new perspective. You are looking at it from a very negative point of view. You're afraid, you're in fear. Don't. You are the magician. And if you stay out of fear and stay in the state of love, your ship's going to come in. You're going to be fine. And then look, you end with the Empress. You can create whatever you want. So you're going to be fine, but you got to stay out of fear. And that is easy to say. We all do it. God, these are questions. I feel like they're answering
I like it.
my life too, right? Anyway, stay out of fear. She says, I am, and I'm trying to my best to ground as much as possible. Yep, do that. You're on the right track. Okay. And JR wanted to rewrite this question, and here it is. Should I move on from developing a relationship with LK? How's your mom, Jane? Hope she's doing well. I miss my mom. Miss her.
Me too. I lost mine in '08. I definitely do.
Yeah.
Um, okay, so no, I don't think you should move on. Do you see what this says? It says, I love control, just wish I had some, right? And they're diving deep. I got to know. There is a ship of change that located the straight line within the chaos. You found this. Stay there. Your desire is boldly going to be achievable, and your dreams will attract the worthy opportunity and phenomenal resources and people that are meant to be in your luck. The level of luck that is unparalleled to what you didn't have is very much refined in this line that you are walking in. This is not a catastrophe. Okay. Uh, I I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no. Things get rough sometimes, but you know what? If it's genuine and it's meant to be, and that means you have to fight for it. You have to show it as much as it shows you. So I think you should hold on a little bit, but that's just what the cards said.
Well, what I've got is yes, you could be moving on, or this relationship has to change. You could have what you want. Here's the 10 of Cups, the energy of the reading. But there needs to be change. You're feeling like pulling up stakes and moving on. You know, there's the death of a relationship. But yeah, it's either moving on or breathing new life into this relationship. Something has to change, whatever it is. Is it moving on? Does she have to move on? No, she can stay in the relationship, but things have to change. So this is breathing new life into it. This is the Ace of Wands. Look at the new shoots of growth there. But things definitely have to change. They cannot remain the same. So only you know what this means. Right now, you're very, very confused. But yeah, there needs to be some temperance. So you know better than us what this means. But yeah, something definitely has to change. And that's why you keep asking the question.
Jane, I'm so sorry to hear that. It's
What's
heartbreaking.
coming? My daughter-in-law is trying to read it. What? Oh, I'm so
Well,
sorry, Jane.
breathe.
Oh, wow. Let's send love to that family and healing.
Jane, you do know what to do. You know what to do. That's why you're where you're at. Miles says, don't forget. You know exactly what to do.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm so sorry.
that is very, very sad. I guess we have to keep, what I just heard was we have to keep remembering it. It's their journey. as hard as that is.
That's right. You're 100% right, Sharon. 100%. You can't. There's no gentle, easy way to say that.
No.
You're there for a reason, Jane. You have to. You have to. They put you there because you. We don't want to be in the way of someone's choices and their wills, and you can't interfere with them. You can't interfere with someone else's will and choice. And I know my mother was a smothering type, and she would have definitely interfered if I was in a place where I didn't know where I was going. It could change too. Keep hope alive. Always keep hope alive. Oh. In general.
It's just like, my daughter who's so ill all the time, say, why is this happening to her? And what you keep coming back to is it's her journey. All right. Brenda, are you still here? She may not be.
Oh, this is a good one. I hope they're here because this is going to be a good one.
Well, okay. Well, let's do it anyway. It's my friend Brenda. I don't
Okay.
normally.
Okay. So this is beautiful. I love anything that reminds us, right, and inspires us, right. So first and foremost, the very first thing feels like it's directly a message from like Miles is saying. Well, the first thing her guides and her team is saying is you're never more than a half a step away from being right back in the flow. No matter where you're at in the game, period, point blank, it doesn't matter. You're never that far from your path, right? So when you think about why today, right now, this exact moment that you yourself are here, receiving, questioning, thinking, dreaming, hoping, and all of that, it's because every second you're brand new, right? But it's not just you, it's the teenage you, it's the childhood you, it's the baby you, and it's the source within you, right? There's all these intricate, lovely, gorgeous, wonderful, beautiful versions of you, and they're all part of this huge, big mixed barrel of emotion, right? I have this tattoo on my arm, and it says, I myself am made entirely of flaws stitched together with good intentions, right? No matter where I go, I remind myself of that every single time I look, I reach, I help, I give, an eye for. I cook, I clean, I do whatever I do. I'm constantly reminding myself that all of me gets to be present. All of me gets to be right now. I just get to let them heal because the brand new me is on the way every single time. I remember that I'm only a half step away from being right back in my own flow and on my own path. And that's what I've got. Ooh, I
Beautiful. Beautiful reading. I have beautiful cards here.
Oh, I love that.
Beautiful cards. Brenda, the energy of the reading is the sun. Look at you.
Oh my God. Wow.
Oh my gosh, shining your light. The innocence of a child. You're full of so much love.
Oh man.
Something is burdening you right now, but they're reminding you that you are the queen of love. Look, love. And you just have to get back to balance, temperance. You are the star. Look, the independent woman, of her own wealth, and you've got everything. And you can breathe new life. You may seem like this. Oh, I feel like the old lady. but you can breathe new life. I know her husband's, he has a lot of health issues. But anyways, these are such positive cards. Just stay the course. You're so full of love.
I love that.
Yes, Brent, there she is. Yes, beautiful cards. Blessings.
I love
Yes.
it. I love reminders just to remember
Yeah,
this part,
reminders.
you know.
Yeah, beautiful cards. So you're going to get through this. I'm sure this is probably having to do with her husband's health. But okay. Oh, Snow. Yes, she's just snuck in there. Snow Wolf, we can give you a message.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I don't feel that this is harsh. I feel like this is an exact reality right now, right? Either you are literally just coming out of a tower moment, you are walking into one literally, or there is one that is not so far away, right? So literally, I have the tower card for you, right? But when you think about the tower card itself, right, it's meant for growth. I feel like it's the type of tower that it makes me think that maybe you're the one that realizes you're the one that makes you small, but you also have to be the one that is responsible to make you grow as well. You're responsible for that expanding, right? You're responsible for cleaning out your own roots. You're responsible for carrying your own cross. You have your own load to carry. You can't carry anyone else's. They have to take their own ownership. And once you take your ownership, you don't have to carry theirs. Once you are on your path, you're also carrying only your own ownership. It doesn't matter what kind of dirt you did and who you did it with, that everybody's got their own path. Everybody's got their own path. Everybody's got their own cross, their own dirt, their own trauma. But this tower feels more like it's coming back again, possibly, because instead of going through hell while you're there, because I mean, if you turn and go away, you still have to go through that. You still have to, you can't go over it, around it, or to the left or the right. You have to go through it, right? So this is a reminder that if you're going through hell, keep going. There's only out, right? It doesn't ever get to just be still or sit on the back burner. It grows, it multiplies, it metastasizes until it just crumbles everything around you. Don't let it get there, right? Also, whatever it is, again, I feel like it's more about you learning. It's forcing you. I feel like the universe is forcing you to grow, right? I feel like you've been leaving it blank every single time. It says this time, never leave it blank. Even if it's stupid, make it something and then throw it in the vault, right? You can't leave it blank and expect the universe not to respond, right? You're not making a choice. Not making a choice isn't actually making a choice. That's just saying, I don't care what you do. No, if you don't make a choice, if you don't stand for something, you will always fall for everything. So I think that
Not
this
making a
tower,
choice is a
ex-
choice.
yeah, but it's the wrong choice. Literally, it's the wrong
Exactly.
choice. That's
Exactly.
why it keeps coming back. So
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
really think that this one, it's more about growing instead of looking the other way or cowering down and pretending it's not happening. That's what I've
Yep.
got for you, sweetie.
I got the same message. The energy of the reading is, bro, you got to stay in your truth. Come on. And so here you are, the King of Wands. This is where you want to be, but this keeps happening to you. You're the Tower. So this is like the Tower. But there's this Phoenix rising. It's up to
Mhm.
you to get up. You could be the King of Pentacles. You could leave a credible legacy, whatever you want. but you stay here. And you're refusing to take the responsibility for staying there. Hershey and I don't sugarcoat things. This is why we love reading together.
I don't know how.
So, bro, you got to take responsibility. You're going, oh, it's not my fault. Come on. And we all do this.
Man,
We all
ownership is
we all try
hard.
to shirk our responsibilities, right? And what the main message is, you are the star. It's up to you.
Hmm. I I like when sometimes I get a self check, like, hey,
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
we all
Me
need a
too.
reminder once in a while,
I like when people are honest with me and they call me on my shit.
Yeah. That's all my decks are programmed for. Like, don't sugarcoat shit, don't lie to me, and don't have me skipping into no dang on tower moment ever. I need to feel it. I want to know, something. I need some kind of hope to hold on to come out on, to come and have on the other side of this. I just believe in it. I believe that, you know, all of us are deserving of a little bit of a heads up. And when they show up, I think that's their opportunity to recognize that there's work to do.
Yep. We'll have work. All right. Hi, Apacia. Hope I'm saying that right. Okay. Well, did we do enough ass kicking today?
I think so. I think so. I feel good. I feel good. I feel good.
Well, I know you have to get going, but so
I,
we're
I
not
do. I do.
in
Thomas
here.
has some medical people coming and they're due in at 2 o'clock. So it's like 3 or 4 minutes. So yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. So thank you for collabing with me. It was nice to come back from the road and get back in it. Thank you everybody for coming. And again, if you ever want an ass kicking, come see us.
We gladly hand them out.
Thing is, we listen to those messages too. It's about all of us, right?
Absolutely. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Absolutely. 100%.
Okay. So as Jane says, please remember to hit the like button, not light bucket. Light bucket. Well, I like that actually. You fill the bucket full of likes.
Yes, I like it.
And anyways, we'll see you next time. So I should be on tomorrow with Jane actually. She just has to send me a time, so look out for that. Okay, so
That's
bye
fun.
for now, and you are the master of your own fate
Every time.
every time. Bye.
Bye, guys.